Hello students, welcome back. In the last session we have discussed about website development process. In today's session we will discuss about how to build website or different ways by which a website can be developed. We already know what is website. It is simply a collection of web pages, and these pages needs to be added on the web server so that it is accessible to the outside world. So let's start. How to build a website? Today a website can be built very easily even without the knowledge of programming languages. There are many different tools available online which can be used to create websites easily today. We can create website for a business by ourselves using website builders and other coding languages, or even we can hire a website designer or a company like JavaPoint to help us in this process. So if you are a non-technical person without the knowledge of web development or coding, then also you can create a website by using website builder tools which are available online. If you are a programmer with some knowledge of programming languages such as PHP, ASP, Java, then you can code your website yourself, or you can hire a web designer or a company who builds website. To build the website, the first thing that we need is to have site idea or the concept for the website. Once you have the concept of a website, you can go for domain name related to that idea. So domain name, simply it is the name for our website. This is the name by which a user accesses our website, or you can say this is the address at which our website is located, and using this address a user will access our website. For example, google.com, it is a domain name, and by using google.com we access the web pages located at that place. Next is hosting plan. Now hosting plan which is similar to renting memory. Only having a domain name will not make available our website to the users. We need to host our website on the web server, and the space which is located on the web servers, it is called as hosting, and this space needs to be purchased from different hosting providers. What is a website domain? As I've said, a domain name, it is a distinctive identity for different websites. It is an address where our user can access our website. One example is rcub.ac.in. So this is a domain name. At this particular, by using this particular name, we can access the RCU website. We have to purchase the domain. We can purchase a domain from any domain name provider by searching over the search engine. Today many domain name providers are available. You can search different domain name providers online on the Google. The price of the domain name varies typically from $15 to $40 per year, depending upon the keywords used in the domain name. Again, there are different factors which affects the price of a domain name. One of the factor, it is the number of words which are used in the domain. If it is a single word domain like information.com or education.com, in such cases it may cost you more than a domain with multiple words. Or if you're going for a top level domain like .com, that will cost you more. So .com, it is a very famous domain, and if you're going for a domain like .com, that may cost you more. There are again various other top level domains, country wise top level domains we also have, like .in, which represents India. Okay. So based on the factors, the cost of the domain name varies. If you have created or developed a website, you need to first purchase a domain to make your website available on the internet. Next, the get web hosting and register domain. So what is hosting? When a hosting provider allocates space for a website to store its files, they are website. So hosting is nothing but allocating space for our website on the web server. And hosting, again, for hosting we need to pay some money. We have to purchase the hosting service, and we have to register our domain with it. Again, there are many different hosting service providers available online. You can search through Google, you will get different web hosting providers. The hosting service is available at the cost of $4 to $200 a month. Again, there are other factors which affects the hosting also. Once we are done with domain name registration, the second thing was to purchase a hosting plan. Again, you can host a website for a month, for a year, or for some number of years, and based on that the cost of a hosting website is decided. And there are many providers which provides you both domain registration as well as hosting. Okay, this is about hosting a website. There are different ways to make a website. So as we have seen, by using different ways we can create a website. You are a programmer, or you, even when websites can be created without the knowledge of programming or web development. So there are different ways by which a website can be created. One of such way it is by using website builders. Website builders, these are pre-designed softwares over the internet that provides different tools to design and construct our websites without any complicated coding and design. Without having the knowledge of coding or designing, we can create very easily the websites by using website builders. These are best for non-technical persons. The website builder comes in all-in-one package, means provide you with domain name, hosting plan, and even content. So no need to purchase domain name and hosting plan separately. If you're using any online website builder, it will help you build your website, and it also provides you with domain name and hosting plan. Popular websites that provide a website building services such as Wix.com, GoDaddy.com, WordPress.com, etc. These are popular website builders, or these provides website building services which can be used to develop a website. There are also some offline website builders available today which you can install on your computer and you can use it directly without the internet. Website builders make use of templates or predefined templates to create the website, and that is the reason without the knowledge of the programming language we can create a beautiful website by using website builders. Secondly, we can create a website by using any programming language. This is the most flexible way of creating a website. We can create and design a website as we want by using a programming language. But for that, we should have knowledge of some of the programming languages like PHP, Java, jQuery, Python. We should also know about HTML and CSS. The website builder application is also actually based on programming languages. In website builder we use drag and drop features, we drag and drop templates, but internally it uses or it uses the programming languages to create a website. The programming languages will be used based on the levels of functionality and security that we require for our website. We can decide on the programming language based on the level of functionality and security that we require for our website. For more complicated websites, it is better to go with the programming language than using a website builder tool. Then even create a website by using the content management systems like WordPress. So WordPress.org, this is a content management software that is open source, and this can be used to create a search engine optimized friendly blog, responsive online for business and portfolio websites. By using this content management system, we can create the websites which are search engine optimized. Or lastly, we can hire a website designer. If you are not planning to design or to develop a website by your own, you can hire a website designer who will develop a website for you. Again, they may go for different different programming languages to create a website. Okay, that's it in today's session. We will stop here. Thank you.